How much is it?
You know what? I'll just take the other one. We have to have something. Hello? Where did that boy go now?
All right, Oval fans. Now, after taking a few shots to the chest, one has to wonder, is Dale still alive? And I mentioned this in my episode review and on Instagram and Twitter. And, you know, really, I don't have a problem with Dale. I like the character. I mean, I remember when he was first introduced in Ruthless, he was kind of a breath of fresh air, given, you know, the craziness of the damn show overall. And like I said in the review, I really like the fact that he was introduced as a new employee of the pharmacy, because fans were complaining, like, you know, Kareem and Sharon are the only employees, and then Tyler Perry adds another one, and then they seemingly kill him off. Now, you know, we don't know whether or not Dale is dead. That has yet to be discovered. We just know after taking a few rounds to, you know, his chest and falling over, and Frida somehow not only not seeing Dale's body, but not hearing the gunshots, because she literally walked back into the store while Vince was exiting. So she couldn't have been too far from the entrance of the store when the shots went off. So, okay. But in any case, make sure you take a moment to hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit subscribe to help me reach 200,000. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content to the channel. So basically, Dale could potentially be dead. And like I said before, I don't mind the character. But aside from revealing some exposition on the Rakadouchis, he really served no other purpose to the story of the Oval aside from a potential love interest of, you know, Kyle. But, you know, unfortunately, that's what happens in this damn show. Kind of like with the haves and the have-nots. You can have an innocent encounter with somebody, but not know how twisted, demented, nor what their true intentions are. You know, poor Dale, he just had a few drinks with Kyle. Next thing you know, he walks in after a smoke to see Kyle bloody in a bathtub or in the bathroom after being beaten up by Max. Then Donald shows up in the middle of the night, surprising them both. And correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Kyle like lock Dale in his bedroom to make sure he didn't get out? He started to stalk Dale, and it got really crazy really fast. So it's not funny, but it's strangely ironic that we don't know the exact reason why Dale left his small town. You know, if you watch Ruthless, it's a small town, different ideal. Well, you know, pretty much old-fashioned ideals, especially when it comes to gay people. And his parents really didn't like that, especially his dad. On top of that, the Rakadouchis were seemingly trying to recruit him. So he probably got fed up or had to escape. Because remember, he said he packed up everything he owned in his truck in a hurry and fled town. So something big must have went down to make him drive a few hours to be homeless until he got, you know, some sort of income via the pharmacy or job. And it's going to look strange because not only was he shot up, because Kareem and Sharon both knew, Kareem saw the security footage and saw when that guy in a vehicle wouldn't stop giving Dale trouble. We know it was Kyle. And he said, don't worry, I can handle it. It's like, yeah, let me know if anything else happens like that again. It's like, yeah, I will. And then it's ironic because Frida literally said, oh, they left you, a white boy, alone in this neck of the woods by yourself at night, man. They trying to get you killed. And then we saw what happened. Now, the only instance of Dale we see is him being taken out of the pharmacy on a stretcher in the brief trailer for season 3. He could be alive. I don't know, but we've seen many things in Tyler Perry shows that don't make sense. How, like, okay, a character should definitely die because of this shot or this explosion or falling from this, you know, height, or at least injured. I mean, even though we never got follow-up on it, the police officer that Vinny Malone shot in the head was said to be still alive in the hospital. But we never got follow up on that. Vinny said he'd go see him, but we never saw what happened. Hence why this could be another reason for a haves and have not continuation, or at the very least a Malone spinoff. So, getting back to Dale, even if Dale is still alive, I could see like a Miss Laura situation happening where Dale's in the hospital and Donald sends Vince or somebody else to go finish off Dale. I don't know. But like I mentioned in the review, it's of my season 3 teaser breakdown, Lily looks like she's about to be abducted or something along those lines, and it looks like Dale is kind of rubbing in what happened. Well, it looks like Donald is kind of rubbing in what happened to Dale in Kyle's face, and as a result, Kyle might retaliate by taking out Lily. So it's just, you can't help but feel bad for the guy, because all he did was get mixed up in a twisted, toxic love rectangle pentagon. I don't know how many shapes or sides are in this thing. You know what? Donald, Lily, Bobby, Kyle, Dale, now Vince. This is confusing as all hell. So yeah, it's just very, very splintered. Not to mention, like I said before, I was kind of shocked that it looks like Sharon is still going to stay with Kareem at his place, even though one would assume after canceling the, I don't want to say cancel the engagement, because she still hadn't said yes up until that point, but she made it clear that they were not going to move to that step of their relationship anytime soon. So after, you know, a huge explosion like that between them, which I will admit, this was one of the better Sharon and Kareem scenes from the dialogue as well as the context in which they were talking about. It wasn't just them going back and forth about the same old thing. It was Sharon saying, look, we keep doing this same crap over and over again, but listen to how you speak to me and how I speak to you, and that definitely will impact, you know, my feelings in the future. I still love Barry, and you have to know that. So, again, after that, I thought that Sharon would just say, look, I'm going to go stay with my sister. So then it would have been super awkward, because if Dale still lives, remember, he's still homeless, so Kareem would have still had him at his place, because remember, Sharon had the audacity to say he doesn't have a home, he needs to stay. You got an extra room. And it's like, well, Sharon, you ain't paying rent up. You ain't paying rent up in this bitch, and you know what? You can stay for a little while, but who are you to? It's kind of like, well, even a worse scenario than, you know, one of your people like, hey, can you give me a ride to so and so? Yeah, I got you. And then as soon as they come out of the door, they got like one or two other people, and it's like, what? So basically, Sharon got the nerve to put up Dale and Kareem's spot, and then what is she left? And it's just Kareem and Dale. And, you know, Dale has said he was attracted to Kareem. Now, I'm not going to say Dale's going to, you know, flirt with him or anything like that, but I'm just saying that it would just be really awkward. It's like, let's say if you're in a relationship with someone, and for while you're together, you're staying at the same place. Let's say you have an apartment or a house, they stay with you, and then they say, hey, my family member, my friend or coworker, whatever, needs a place to stay. You got an extra room, put them up for a little while. And then you put them up, but then you and your partner get into a fight and they leave, and then you're just there with the person that they made you move in. It doesn't make any sense. So something tells me that Dale still living really wouldn't do anything for the plot anymore, because obviously after being shot a few times, I highly doubt he's going to be in a rush to go to work anytime soon. And it just makes you wonder how things would have been different if, let's say, he did get checked out at the hospital, because remember, he seemed to be having a slight concussion after that truck accident, but he said he was fine. So, you know, maybe he would have taken the day off, or maybe the pharmacy just would have been closed that day because all their workers, you know, Kareem wasn't going to leave Sharon's side. And, you know, if Dale was in the hospital or at least needed a couple of days to recover, you know, maybe he wouldn't have gotten shot down, but we'll just have to wait and see. Or excuse me, we can only speculate that, because obviously that isn't what happened. But to be honest, I don't think Dale needed to be in the series anymore. I mean, the Oval has more than enough characters as it is, and we're getting even more characters in next season. But let me know your thoughts. Do you think it's complete BS if Dale survives being shot that many times? No, guys, I don't think he was wearing a bulletproof vest. But it's just sad for him to go out like that. Seriously, it's just, he gets chewed out by Frida. He gets mixed signals from the guy who shot him, Vince, from flirting to like, oh, I see why he was jealous. Like, wait, what are you talking about? You want to hang out later? Okay, give me some lube. Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. So, yeah, really weird. All right, guys. Yeah, because, let's say if Dale's in the hospital and he's able to, like, talk and whatever, Kareem will be like, Dale, what happened? I don't know. This guy came in, he pulled a gun on me and he started shooting, but he was speaking really strange about being jealous and whatnot. And then it's like, wait, does this have anything to do with that guy who was giving you a rough time the other night? I don't know. So, yeah, this is really strange how things could turn out. So, thanks so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, as I mentioned before. Let me know, do you think Dale will... Yeah, that's right. If Dale doesn't die, that means nobody died in the season 2 finale. I mean, unless you count those two agents, the two agents that Max shot. But then again, we don't know if they're dead so much as incapacitated. But remember that Max, well, then again, he did have that, like, didn't he have like a bulletproof vest and then like a plate of metal underneath the vest when like Kyle filled his chest up with bullets and left him for dead? So, yeah, I think Dale's dead, y'all. I think he's dead. But again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I will catch you all in the next video.